Hey everybody, I am in the woods near my house, and I'm gonna set up my hammock and tarp and sleep in those tonight and see how it goes with my new setup. So yeah, I'm gonna set up a tripod and see if I can film it. I apologize if the filming is terrible, but I'll do my best. So let me get my gear off. All right, so I'm gonna set up my tarp first. That's my plan for when it's raining or whatever, just so that I can keep my stuff dry. So bear with me while I unpack my stuff. Got beer canister right there. Great for a stool. Got my tarp and my stakes. So I'll set up the tarp first. I did switch out, I switched tarps with my husband. He has this green one and I have a blue one, but I really like green, so. And he said he didn't mind. So, first I'm gonna hang it between these two trees. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'll do the best I can to show you what I'm doing. So I'll start with this one. I think it's a little off camera. I apologize for that. The trick is to try and get these things to try and get the tarp to be right in the middle. And so this is my first time setting up his tarp, but it's very similar to mine. It's really just, I'm pretty sure it's just the color that's different. And it does have different colored cordage too. Stick the stuff sack in my pack. And right now the tarp is in a snakeskin, a mesh snakeskin. Just helps to keep everything organized. So, and you want to try and get it as tight as possible, and it will loosen up just because of the weight. And I do have these Dutchware stingers. I can't remember what they're called. I'll check on that and get back to you. All right, so that looks pretty tight right there. And then what I'm gonna do is I'll set up my hammock as well before I unravel that, I think, just because it's easier to see where I'm at. And I always end up hanging my hammock up the wrong way because I want the opening to be facing the camera, and I can never remember which end is pointing the camera. So I might have to take this down and switch it around once I get it up, but I'll let you know if I did it right or not. Oops. I'm making it look way more difficult than it actually is because it's really easy. Okay. The hammock just gets hung up by a couple of carabiners. And I like to leave the stuff sack on just to keep the hammock from touching the ground. And I think the red means head, and the other side is the black. So I think I got it. No, I still screwed it up. Did I? Yeah, I did. Alright. That's okay. I'm just going to leave it like that. Alright. You want your hammock to be just a little bit lower than the tarp. Tighten this side up. All right. Just gonna slide this down a little bit here. All right. Now we're gonna unleash the tarp. Voila. It's like magic. Just pull the snake skins. The snake skins stay right on the line. And this tarp actually has a built-in ridge line. So I don't need to put up a separate ridge line for it. All right. That looks pretty good. What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, so the hammock is nice and tucked in there. Hope you guys can see. I know it's getting dark. But I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible so that you can see everything that I'm doing. So I'm going to start by, I'm going to put 4 stakes out. Voila. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 8 stakes total. But I'm going to start with just the 4 to do the 4 corners. And I like to keep my tarp as low to the ground as possible so that I have more privacy. Oh, there's a little tree there. So I'm just going to wrap the line once, twice around the stake, and then make a loop, flip it upside down. I know there's a name for it, but I don't know what it is. And I'm just going to pull it tight. Push that down. And I'll take the other one. Oh, looks like I need to move this. Alright. There's a lot of little saplings sticking up out of the ground I keep poking my face on. That doesn't feel so great. Alright. And this looks good here. Once, twice. Upside down loop. Pull it tight. Okay. So that looks pretty good. Alright. And I'm going to go to the other side and do the same thing. Alright, so at this point, what I want to do is put all my stuff underneath the hammock, the tarp, so that it's dry, stays dry, because you never know, it could be raining. And I've got this carabiner hanging off of the loop so that I can hang it on the ridge line. I'll show you that in a second. But first, alright, so this is a little snug. I think I could have lowered the hammock just a little bit, but that's okay. Alright. I don't know how to do this. It's really dark in here too. Okay. So I'm going to set up my hammock with one hand. Okay, so one of the big things that I changed in my pack was this foam pad. I'm gonna give it a try. That's the biggest reason I'm doing this, because I took out the accordion style sleeping pad because I didn't know it was really bulky, and I wanted to see if this would be enough. It weighs a lot less, and I can stuff it in my pack if I need to, or on the outside, and it's really, really thin. So I don't know if you can. Oh my gosh. See, that's how thin it is. I don't know if you can see it. It's really dark in here. I apologize, guys. I'm not sure how I can make it any brighter. This is really turning out to be quite awful. Okay. I'm gonna pause the video and set up the rest of my stuff, and then I'll talk to you again in a second. Alright. So I've got my hammock all set up. I figured out a little bit of a light. So I've got my Nemo pillow, my sleeping bag, and my sleeping bag liner. And I just need the last thing I need to do is I need to set up close up my doors. So with the tarp, it has two flaps on both sides that you can close up. Oh, sorry, that you can close up and overlap so that they become doors, so to speak. So yeah. So this is the foam sleeping pad that I'm gonna try to use. See if that helps. That keeps the wind from coming up underneath, so that I can stay nice and toasty warm. And yeah, that's that. Let me bring my light back over this way. So I've got my backpack hanging up on the ridge line there, so it's not sitting on the ground. I'd prefer it like that. And then back over here, I've got my stakes that I'm gonna finish doing the doors, and I'll show you the finished product once it's all done. Alright, so this is what the doors look like closed up. I know you can't really see it great because it's dark. I'll take another video in the morning and see if that comes out any better. I left one flap open so that I can get in and out of my space. And there's my home for the night. I'm excited. Yeah. It's going to be chilly and a little bit windy. And I usually get pretty nervous in the dark, sleeping in the dark. But it'll be alright. There's my bear canister. I'll probably put that quite a ways away from the tent tarp thing that I have going on here. So I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. Hey everybody, cozied up in the hammock tonight. So I've got my coat on, and I didn't put my sleeping bag liner on. I've got it with me just in case, but just gonna, it's 33 degrees right now, so, and my sleeping bag's rated for 15 degrees, so I think I should be okay. If not, I can slip into the liner if I get a little chilly. But I'm a little nervous, actually. I know I'm not that deep in the woods or anything, but it's still kind of nerve-wracking to be out here by myself. And, you know, all the noises and everything that you hear in the woods is kind of creepy sometimes, especially when you're by yourself. But I'm not that far from the house. So I'm just testing. The whole purpose of this is testing my sleeping pad to see if it's gonna keep me warm enough, or if I need to switch back to the accordion style sleeping pad. So I will check back in with you guys in the morning. Thanks for watching. Good morning, everybody. So bad news. I did not make it through the night last night. It got really cold. when I first set up out here, it was about 34, 33 degrees, and it dropped down to 24 degrees pretty quickly. So everything's covered in frost, and the thin black pad, just like my husband said, did not work. It did not keep me warm. So I lasted, I came out, tucked myself in around 8:30 last night, and then I made it till 1 in the morning, and then I had to hike back to the house. I say hike, it wasn't really that far. I'm literally in the backyard, but I'm in the woods. So I didn't make it last night. It got really cold. So the sleeping bag was great. The sleeping liner was great, but the sleeping pad that I used just wasn't warm enough to keep my underside warm. So I will have to rethink it. I think I'm going to try again tonight with the accordion style pad and see if that works. And I will try to video that. And one good thing that I did find was that I can hang my clothing bag right here, so that keeps everything nice and handy. I did get up in the middle of the night and put extra layers on. So I put my base layer on my legs, and I put my sleep socks on. So I had 2 pairs of socks and 2 pairs of pants on, and I slept with my puffy. And this is a different hat than the one that I was wearing last night, because the one I was wearing last night was really loose and it kept falling down around my eyes every time I moved around. So I'm gonna use this one instead because it fits a little tighter, and it might be a little bit warmer. So I'm gonna break down my camp for now and set it up again tonight, potentially, to see if the accordion style pad will work. So stay tuned for that review. Thanks for watching, everybody, and happy hiking.